Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am here with more Magic the Gathering news. Yet another secret layer release is coming our way. This time, we got a secret layer by an actual existing, well, not, that sounds kind of strange phrasing, a Magic the Gathering artist who's done a ton of work for the game. The artist in question here is Jesper Edsing. He's a European artist from Denmark, studied in Danish literature, so on and so forth. I'll put his link in the bio. But there's a secret layer. He did all the art for this secret layer. It is the Jesper Edgesing secret layer. Just go ahead and get right into the cards. Leading off, we have Breaches, Eager Pillager. Kind of strange that this is a secret layer card. It's a card that's in standard. I would think if you're going to buy a secret layer, you're going to want a card that is getting reprinted that hasn't seen many printings. But definitely, want something that's in standard. He does do great art, but I just would prefer not a card that's in standard. Moving on, we got picture in the thumbnail, Llanowar Elves. So this is his take on Llanowar Elves. If you look closely at the aesthetics, so the original OG art of Llanowar Elves is like a profile of an elf with the goggles on and the mesh thing. So this is basically what the elf would look like without their goggles on, and they're kind of ugly looking. These elves look pretty nasty. I always thought the original Llanowar elves art was like kind of creepy. They look like little like goblins or vampires or something with their side profile view. And like, why do they wear those goggles? They don't seem very efficient. And I don't know. It kind of looks like a clown that you would see like riding around on like a Mad Max vehicle with the fur coat and the bang necklaces. But it is an interesting take. In his little video talking about the secret layer, he talked about this is one of his favorite green cards he puts in every green deck, and I can't say I blame him. A long running staple. It's always nice to see a reprint of this. It is reprinted in Foundations, so again, another standard card, but this card is immortal. It makes sense. Moving on, Sun Titan. Does anybody else remember? Was it Magic Core Set 2012 or whatever? The Titans. Those are the big cards back then. Grave Titan especially, but this one held some value too. We all know what this does by now. Uh, Pretty cool looking art. Pretty standard, fair giant Titan with a sword. Not much else to say. It doesn't deviate from other printings of Sun Titan, a big guy with a sword. It does very white things, reanimate stuff. We all know what this does by now. Let's move on. So the big one here, Deflecting Swat. 3 mana. This is his take on it. Um, if you control a commander, you can cast a spell without paying its mana cost. So awesome. You may choose new targets for target spell or ability. So there's a lot to say here. So first off, I love the art. I love the background. There's a ton of content in the background, a ton of stuff to look at. There's a lot of nods to other cards, and I'm guessing it's all stuff he's done. You see what looks like the Colossal Dreadmaw in the background. He did the art for Colossal Dreadmaw, so that would probably make sense. It looks like a Johnny passed out back there too. I see a fox-looking thing. I see a Hedron. It looks like there's the Hedron crab or the Ruin crab from Zendikar Rising. So it's all very cool. It's all callbacks to his art, his content. I just love the card. Interestingly enough, this card is pretty expensive. I only saw a print in the Commander 2020, reprinted in Commander Masters or something, and then that was it, I believe. And I see that this card goes as like $40 or more, so it's definitely going to help getting another printing out there, bring the price down a little bit. I did not know this card existed. This came out in Ikoria 2020, and there was more important things happening. Last thing I was going to do was be buying Magic cards in 2020. I feel like everything from Ikoria kind of got lost because I wasn't playing Arena back then. I couldn't go out and play paper, the needless lockdowns. But um, cool to see. Got lost in 2020 again. It's coming back. Nice to see it. How do you feel about this one? So it turns out there actually is a bonus card with the set. There's only 4 main cards, but the bonus card, I'll leave it to you to be the judge. They're going to me laugh a little bit. So what you're going to get here is it is a bonus card. It's the sketch version of Llanowar Elves pictured here. So you're getting 2 of the same cards. You're going to pay probably close to $50 or so to get 2 copies of Llanowar Elves. Again, this is a great, great artist, great art. Mr. Edge Thing here is he's been part of the game for a long time. He loves fantasy. He plays D&D. He likes Magic. You know, he enjoys what he does, and you could tell. This is just this looks like the Joker got left out in the rain and he started to melt and his makeup is running. That's what this looks like. Very watercolored. I think it's a cool touch, but like really, it's a long running common that's been around in the game for a long time that's worth pennies. So I don't see this, being worth much on the secondary market. I don't know if anybody's going to run out and scalp this secret layer. Anyway, I'm going to put a link in the bio to his art, directly to his website, his whole profile, and his whole thing. You could also go on Scryfall and put in his name and find all art he's ever done. Let me know what you think. What do you think of these cards? Let me know in the comments. Are you going to pick this secret layer up? Which one here is your favorite? I'm just going to go ahead and say Llanowar Elves because, again, you can never have enough of this card. So I'll go ahead and leave it there. Remember to like and subscribe, everybody. Be sure to hit the like button. My likes are really lacking lately. If you enjoyed this video or anything at all, just hit the like button. It helps us creators stay motivated and helps push the video so others can find it. Anyway, everyone, I'll leave it there. Catch you next time.